Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about mining 4.7 is in fact coming. So I figured I would talk about my Golem. What am I actually thinking about putting in, my loadouts and such, a couple of strategies. So sit back, relax, and hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, so the Golem is a beaut, isn't she? Absolutely she is. So we're talking about a couple of strategies. Obviously, this is not a fighter. So when it comes to weapons, it doesn't really matter on it. This is about going in and out. So we're going to talk about strategies for me for 4.7. This dropping. First, we're going to talk about the storage that a lot of people just seems to forget. A lot of people are not even using, and that is the external storage right here on it. This is where you want to have a couple of things. We're talking about having a couple of extra modules and gadgets. Gadgets are going to be key when you're out there trying to find a perfect, 1000 quality, and you may not be able to break it, or you may not have the tools for it. The gadgets are actually going to be key. I plan on having one of each gadget at a minimum in there, and maybe a couple of different modules. So for modules, let's go ahead and jump right in here. Let me get the mining laser out, and we're going to talk a little bit about a couple of strategies that I'm thinking about doing here. So I got my beautiful ship. So as you can see, I have a rigor C3 and a focus 3. I think this is going to be key. I think everybody should be thinking about always getting a rigor C3. And when it comes to a rigor C3, you could only get it in Nix in Levski. So it's a must for you to get a couple rigor C3 models on it, because it's just got the extra power on here. The focus 3 will actually give me a more charge window, but also I like to keep an extra C3 on the storage to be able to swap it out when I just need extra power, and then use a gadget or optimal window, or even to stabilize the actual rock. So I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be key. So let's talk a little bit about, well, I need to change my laser. How do I do it? Well, the thing to remember is that you can actually change the modules on the ship, and that is by first, to even get to it, these got to come off. It's a little bit of a pain, but these got to come off for you to access of it. So we're gonna go in here again. I apologize for this on there. And of course, we're gonna do is open all ports, and that is on Alt K. It's something you need to have, and it's gonna show on the screen whenever this thing closes. Okay, you're done. Let's take it out of here. Right Alt K, cheap ports unlocked. That is key. Right Alt and K. We're actually going to open up the ports. That's going to allow you to do things like swap out components and also mining modules. But for that, you're going to have to go through the back right here. So the first one has to come off. This is the easiest way. It's just bring it straight back. It comes out rather easily. Trying to go to the side is kind of like impossible. And right up here, see, you're gonna have two components on here, and I believe, yep, see, that's focus 3. And if you go on this side, you have my rigor C3. So you could actually swap them out when need be. That's why it's really, really important to be carrying extra modules in your storage. It's going to be key. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be key when you're out there, especially if you're planning on going to pyro. You want to go in and out quick. You can find that rock. You know what? Swap them out. Maybe you want some extra power. in here, maybe you want an extra C3 on you, then you will come in here and you will swap them out. Yes, it's a little bit of extra work, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. The only thing you have to do is put everything back in there. Boom. It doesn't take a whole lot of time on there. So having a strategy, boom, you're done. You're officially done. Quick swap in and out. And that's it. That's really all you have to do to swap them out. So when it comes to the Drake Golem, either 2 regular C3s or 1 C3 and a focus 3, I think are optimal when it comes to the Golem. But right here in the storage, that's where you're going to get the money right here. It's going to be in the storage. Gadgets, I think, are going to be a big thing, because when you find a 900 plus rock quality, you want to have it. So you want to try everything you can to take it out. And of course, we have what? That's right. We have a nice little weapon rack here. I like to keep some guns on here if you want to carry light. See? Come on. You know, you might want to keep a gun readily available for you right there. Say, why do I want a gun over there? Well, because I think it's cool. I like to load it up myself. It's just me. It's just me. I think it's cool to have everything that I can up here. And on this side right here, if I'm not mistaken, that is, yeah, you could put the bigger ones in here. I like to keep my my fixer-upper on this side. Why do I think you need to bring a fixer-upper right here on it? If you get too close, you get some damage on the laser. Boom, you just want to grab it, fix it, put it back there, and continue on. So I like to keep a fixer-upper right there and a small one ready with a fixer-upper there as well. Just to have it there. I think it's I think it just makes things a lot easier for me. That way I grab what I need and then keep going. That's just me. You may have a different view on how you want to do it, but that's just how I like to have it. And I should be able to put another one on here, but for some reason it's not letting me. Not sure why, but yeah. Oh, there you go. And there you go. So yes, optimal loadout. Be ready. 4.7 is in fact coming, so I think that's gonna be key. Let me know about, you know, what are your plans for 4.7 when it comes to mining. That's gonna be mine. Food is gonna be in my stores. I'm gonna try to be out there as much as possible. So my whole thing is, what can I do to stay there longer, to get what I need, and then boom, bug out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.